Good evening. What's going on? Mad A Fub? Yeah, I swear, you guys are always the first ones on the stream. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. This 2489 KvK has really kind of turned around a little bit, huh? Got 88 with forts right near this level 6 pass. We got 89 forts of burning. If this CG fort goes down, I mean, that's a considerable chunk of territory here. Now 89 has pushed through this level 6 pass and has 88 forts burning over here. So, I mean, this is an interesting one, right? I mean, many KvKs as soon as Kingsland is cleared, it's over. But 88, you got to admire what they're doing here. And I'm sure 89 is kicking themselves for not securing this level 7 pass. What's up, Only Farmer? The intro is better than the outro, not gonna lie. Well, we have several different intros that we try and kind of rotate through them here and there. All courtesy of Electro King, of course. So, Farmer, where are you fighting? We want to watch. Yeah, I mean, people say that, oh, this KvK, this matchup was shit, blah, 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 but this has been non-stop action for weeks now. I mean, here's the thing, too, right? If you look up here by this 89 fort, okay, there's a couple of 89 cities here. But these guys all got random teleports onto 89 territory and bubbled. I mean, all these are all 88. A large number of these, right, are 88 cities. You know, so they are blocking teleport spots. I don't know how many random teleports they had to use to get into this area. But it's, you know, big brain plays. Gonna get 30 million kills on your alt now? Good lord. You know, not only here, but then... Well, they're not anymore, but earlier it looked like 33 finally grew a fucking set, and they were pushing out of their pass. They burned several of the 44 flags over here, and they were trying to work their way up here, but looks like that got squashed real quickly. And my guess is 33's like, oh, hey, there's blood in the water. Let's go into Kingsland. Maybe we can get the Zig now. Yeah, you don't deserve the Zig, guys. Or they were just doing it as a distraction. Only God knows at this point what goes through their heads, right? But, yeah, I mean, the only 84 territory is, what, way back in the starting zone here? And in Kingsland here, a little bit down here. So rally the troops, Farmer. I am so tired I opened your stream and slept on the desk. Oh, good God. Oh, good God, Apple. Man, go to bed. Get some sleep. Unless your wife kicked you out of bed and you're having to sleep on your desk. I know you've been going crazy this KvK. Your entire kingdom has. I don't know how long you guys can sustain this. It just woke up. Oh, good God. What time is it there? It's 8:30 in Sydney. So I'd assume it's probably 9:30 or something. So 10 o'clock a.m. in New Zealand. Yeah, right. Yeah, 21:33. Hey, maybe we can pull a Black Panther and take the Zig. So I don't know. I mean, this is far from over. Far from over. In the meantime, $13.07 is in a KvK. There are quite a few kingdoms in this KvK. We'll blow the map up real big. This is now. I don't know if this map is accurate. It's the only one I found. I found this on Facebook. But it seems to be accurate because there's fighting in the zone in between Flame and Earth, and there is fighting. I believe it was between Wood and Light. Maybe we can go look. But the location we first got to here, AVG 307, had a fort building here at the very start that got taken down as it was being built. They've been fighting over this little corner, this little piece of land here now for 2 or 3 hours. In the meantime, these purple guys have built up over this way, trying to come down and cut territory here, trying to go up and cut territory here. So, I mean, there's been some decent fighting in this KvK, I guess. I mean, it looks like... I'm trying to think of a nice way to phrase this, right? But I can't. It looks like the vast majority of these kingdoms are just out for kill points. I have not seen any swarming, and I haven't been watching this full time, right? But when I have seen forts being built or flags being built, I haven't seen any swarming. It's been constant reinforce the rally, reinforce the rally, reinforce the rally. I get it. It's the first zone, but you know, what does Lambo say, right? Swarm everything. Attention, resource sellers. Your assistance is needed in 1484. So we'll hang out on this 307 KvK for a bit because it's new, right? We will fight until the last day. Till the last troop remains. Any idea when we get the events? Which... I need a speed up seller. Which event are you talking, Fub? My kingdom most recently had the archaeological digs, so I think we'll get egg event next. $14.84 $20.49 easy KvK. You know which emoji that one gets, right? Yeah, I seen some Facebook posts, Cyborg and Baba. I mean, all your whales are going crazy. They do not want to lose this, and I don't blame them. Quick poll up here. And I know we're not watching the 2049 KvK now, but that's a hot topic. Oh, yeah. I heard somebody say, because people were, I was asking in chat the other day, in someone's chat the other day, I thought, well, maybe Zenith is going to overlap with training day for that 1960, for that Big 8 Imperium KvK. But somebody said it's going to be a week or two yet before the Zenith. So I would imagine it'll be a week or so before that 7K gem event as well. It's tomorrow in 10002, so next week. Yeah, I mean, our last two KvKs, our pre-KvK, has coincided with the Zenith. I think it's pretty nice when that happens. September 19th. September 19th is what? Pre-KvK, Zenith. I don't know. I'm just, I'm just asking the question. I'm not saying it's going to be the end of 2489, but man, they will take a huge loss if they do end up losing this. That's why I have you guys in chat, because they're much smarter people than me. Zenith always comes right before the first day of MGE, and it comes after the 7K gem event, so it's at least 2 weeks later. Wow, we got 39 watching already, but only 13 likes. Come on, man. 100% free. Let's do it. As a friendly reminder, on Saturday we have the podcast here, Plato, Apocalypse, myself, and Beast. One of the topics we will be discussing are these KvKs, right? Thus far on our agenda, we have got the 24 to 89 in their ongoing KvK, the 1960 1034 matchup. New commanders and smite damage. What do we think about the changes Lilith announced potentially for equipment? And then the 1093, 1365 KvK, and final Osiris League match. The account formerly known as MF has changed ownership. Yes, sir. Is he retired? No. We still have several 100 million power guest accounts, I guess you would call them, in our kingdom that people come on and play on from time to time, whether it be a KvK or for an ARC match here or there or whatever. So while the account will soon be gone and in another kingdom, the man himself is still with us here in 1029. Just as you can imagine, maintaining a 700 million account with that level of prestige, the kills, the deads, it's quite expensive. You got to keep up. You got to spend a certain amount every single week to keep up with an account like that. And I think it just, he wasn't playing on it daily. He was ready to be done with an account that big. I'm sure when KvK starts, he'll jump on one of our guest accounts and play with us there, and that's all we care about, right? The man is more important than the account. I do not have access to any of those myself, but Bulgogi is one. Primarily an infantry player. dum, 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 dum. I think Groot. Groot is another here. Kind of a jack of all trades here. And I think Joker's account has been inactive for 30 days, so it has been kicked out of the alliance. But there's the Joker has an account here as well. I'm not saying it will be, I'm just saying a lot of times when big kingdoms lose a KvK, there is a number of players that say we're done. So I'm just throwing the question out there. I don't necessarily think it will be the end. It depends on leadership. And I know Foe and Arvix, and there are good leaders in that kingdom. Groot has ID number 78, did he? No, not 78. Why fight so hard and lose a big KvK when you can join a D seed? We don't win every time. I told you this yesterday, dude. Those accounts have at least 3 meta marches, so typically it's fighting with 3 on the open field and filling flags, filling rallies with 2 more marches. So no, there are no rumors out there. I guess maybe I'm starting a rumor by throwing up a poll like that, but I mean, we've just you've seen it a number of times. What was that? Fleisch was in Crazy 60. Crazy 60, they crazy left that kingdom after they lost to KvK. And there are countless other 1307, this last KvK they had against 1093. And it's a completely different situation. Those kingdoms underperformed in KvK. I think 2049 they're going balls to the wall, right? There's no stopping what they're trying to accomplish there. So it's a completely different situations. I get it. I just thought I'd throw it out there, generate some discussion. We had one KvK where the enemies didn't fight us. You are correct. But there are a couple of KvKs we've lost because our allies didn't fight. They had a civil war in the middle of KvK. (1960) did smack 2489. It was kind of touch and go there for a while in that first zone. It was fairly even, but what's up, Abe? Tech? Good to see you guys, Alex. Fleisch is not a comparison. I'm just throwing that out there. It's giving examples of kingdoms that have folded after a high-profile KvK. I do think 2049 has better leadership than some of those kingdoms did, right? What's up, Leo? At the end of the day, Abe, I'm just being honest. Y'all gave up before Kingsland, right? The writing was on the wall. It was fairly even for days when you were pass fighting. Absolutely. You're 100% correct about that. But once it was more of the open field stuff, I think they kind of did some work on you. Just my opinion. Not meaning to offend anyone. I got players in all these kingdoms, right? But I'm I'm gonna voice my opinion. 1412 is another one. 1556, yeah. I mean 1401. There are lots of kingdoms that have folded after a high-profile KvK. I don't think 2489 is going to do that. I was just kind of trolling with that poll, guys, just to generate some discussion, and that's exactly what it's done. If you didn't know, interaction in YouTube, the chat that is in YouTube, the polls that I throw up here, everything counts as an interaction, and that all help boosts my YouTube rating, whatever they call it these days, so the more interaction that I can generate with a poll like this, right? I don't think they'll fall apart. Foe is a great leader. Arbix is a great leader. They have got some fantastic players in that kingdom. But I do think they're going to have a hard time the rest of this KvK. It's going to be rough. And we're watching the 1307 KvK at the moment. We're not on the 2049 KvK, just so you're aware. $93 or $65, that's, we're going to have to see. That's going to depend on their allies. I would really like to see 93, 65, 1 versus 1 in a zone. But we know that's not going to happen. And if Hulu, what? There's a lot of back and forth on Facebook about that 8 Imperium matchup. It is what it is. Let's just, as a community, let's just sit back and enjoy the fights. He said, she said, Diplo this, Diplo that. Were the allies made before the KvK even started? Yeah, God only knows. Who cares, people? Who cares? Let's sit back and enjoy the fights. That's what I'm going to do. Hey, Tesh. Thanks for dropping in. OV, yep. OV fell apart. 1039, White Tigers, JWM, exactly. Those are all good examples there. The sad thing, I left 1052 before that kingdom went downhill. I tried. I stayed as long as I could in 1039, trying to rebuild that kingdom with the other leadership there, but that just didn't work. There were too many players that were just there for Solomar gold chests and did not want to fight at all. In the end, 60 chose their allies and put the middle finger on the rest. 1 hour commute from work. Oh man, drive safe. Pay attention to the road. If you're on the train or the bus, okay. Any more news on what kind of news are you looking for, Tech? Hey, Plato. The MF account has, I think I mentioned this yesterday and once already on this stream, the MF account has changed hands. It is now Fluffy Pony is now the new owner of the account. Very nice guy, very generous guy, very helpful guy. Whatever kingdom he is going to get a super solid player. MF will still be here with us playing. We have several 200 or 300 million accounts that various members of the group who have quit playing. If they want to come back and play, they are available to them for KvK. They're not MF accounts, right? But they've got several good marches on them, and they can fill rallies and flags and hang out and have fun with us. Harvick wouldn't fight himself again? That makes sense, right? Why would you want to fight yourself? Be like that movie Fight Club where the dude's punching himself in the face. No, I can't imagine that he will migrate to a farmer kingdom. I think I know where he's going, but I don't want to say. It's not my place. You know, we will see on or around the 18th or 19th, I think he said he'll be able to migrate, so happy I can give my account to MF. I don't know if the 5 Imperiums are underdogs. I mean, it whenever you fight, it's hard, right? I mean, 2377, 1960, they are absolute monsters. But you're going against several really, really good kingdoms as well, so it's gonna be interesting. The map we are looking at top left is the matchup of these kingdoms that we are currently watching right now. It's the red part is blurry. I pulled this off of Facebook. So this is the 307 KvK. He already said he's going to 2605? Where do we see this? Liar has been playing in 2605 for a while now. Oh, okay. That's news to me. Knowing the individuals who brokered the deal, though, that would have been my guess. But time will tell. We'll see for sure. Later, Tesh. Have a good one. We're facing a kingdom that beat us in alliance mobilization. Good one. Being political and dishonest like all politicians. Who's that? Tasty Taco? Yeah, I mean, honestly, when I first heard the account was changing hands, I was, I'm like, okay, migrate it out now because the 17 million power player can do a lot of damage in a kingdom, right? But MF's like, no, he's a good dude. And Kat talked to him as well, and she said, no, he's an honor roll guy. He's a good guy. And that's all I needed. As I understand it, 2605 got the star in that KvK. But they don't seem to be doing much rallies here. That flag's on fire. 307 is actually pushing back now. I think it's their uptime now. Earlier in the day, I don't think it was their uptime. I think they're primarily European, North American based, so probably going to have a little bit of uptime here. But we can, got the hiccups. Check out 2049, see what's going on there. Switch maps. I mean, this is the hot zone, right? That's repairing now. this fort falls, I mean, do they have space? I think there's space to build another fort back here. What do y'all think? Maybe one right next to it? But I think that's why this is an 88 city, right? 1188. This is an 88 city. This is an 88 city. You know, so they've got some of the spots blocked off so that you can't just drop another fort right next to this one. So we'll see. We'll see. I was working. I didn't miss out on it. I saw him drop this fort here. There was some crazy fighting going on. The Marauders don't mean anything with you guys in 8th place. Oh, man. Oh, man. Yeah, everything is covered with forts. Yeah, thus the thumbnail, right? 20 Fort 89. $1960. It's like we don't need Marauders. We got cash. This is true. Yeah, I mean, 2040, the 2049, they've been fighting since fighting started, I think. I don't know that they've had a day of downtime. Yeah, so, yeah, I would agree, kind of, Leo, right? So right now in the Chicago time zone, it's 5:56 p.m., which means New York, it's 6:56 p.m. California, it's 3:56 p.m. So there's a large area in North America where the time zones are varied, right? I know China is big too, but the vast majority of Chinese players are living in the same time zone on the far east coast of China. Right? So when they have a downtime and all those players go to sleep, you've still got North American players that are online and playing. Right now in Seoul, it is 7:56 a.m. So I would imagine it's like probably 5 or 6:56 a.m. on the east coast of China. Maybe close to 7:56, somewhere in that time zone, right? So they're just waking up, going to work. And I would be willing to bet that there are more North American players that have work from home jobs than there are Chinese players. I may be wrong in that guess, but I think that there is more of a work from home culture in North America than there is in China at the present time. This is what they wanted, a hard KvK, and that's what they got. I didn't think there were many people that expected 1188 to come through the back door like they have. I think the vast majority of the people thought once Kingsland was over, that KvK was over. That's obviously not the case. There's 70% of the Europeans are work from home. There you go. Yeah, it is very tough to fight on multiple fronts. Very tough. I mean, even for us too, right? A Sea Kingdom. We play in a KvK. You know, we have players, MF. Let's build a flag here. Let's build a flag there. We can touch them here. We can touch them there. You know, next thing you know, we got 6 different fronts open, and we're porting to burn a flag, then porting to defend a flag, then porting to burn a flag, then porting to defend a flag. And that's a lot of what these 89 guys are doing, and that's what these forts are for, right? It buys them time to go over to another area, to push in another area, to defend another area, or, like we saw in the last zone, to rebuild a fort in another area to buy them more time. You know, so I understand the strategy. I understand why they're doing it. It makes for a fun KvK to watch. I don't know that they expected an easy fight. I mean, 1188's a tough kingdom. They knew this going in. 1525's a tough kingdom. They knew this going in. I mean, honestly, if 2133 had showed up to fight with the power that they have, let me just blow that map up a bit, right? With the power 2133 has, if they had actually come to fight, Kingsland would be a whole different story. 2133, in my opinion, and I haven't watched this KvK every day, all day, 2133 kind of laid an egg in this KvK and let down their allies. But 1188 and 525 and even 2010, 1979, they've been doing a hell of a job, as have 2489 and 1484. Oshiki's account, I have not. Apocalypse says Baba is the leader, but they are very close. This is the only KvK in rock history where a kingdom is locked in Kingsland. That's a very good observation, right? $21.33 is 3 alliances. What can they drop? Like 4 billion? I just would have expected more from an alliance or from a kingdom that has that much power. This KvK 1 March has 15 skills. Yeah, that makes it fun though too. I know Apocalypse loves these type of KvKs where you get those auxiliary skills or those I forget what they're called. But yeah, it makes it quite different. You can fight with different commander pairings, and it makes it very interesting to watch. Happy found the "you suck hard" emoji. Don't know who that was directed at, but the 89's got forts repairing, 88's got forts burning. So I mean, what happens next is up to 89, right? Appo's having fun brawling with Peppa. Peppa was in Vegas when that first zone opened, wasn't he? He was streaming for a little bit. I was on one of his streams, just watching. And as I understand it, he went to Vegas for a while. Are they both in VC? I think Baba's right here, right? This is Baba. 54 billion. Cyborg's at 155 million deads now. He was at 700 million or so, right? And I'm sure these guys are bouncing over from alliance to alliance. There's the Apple Man. Make sure we like his You need a new pick here, Apple. One that shows you happily married before KvK and on the streets asking for money after KvK. I don't know if Peppa's a noob or not. I don't know how much experience he has. In the last KvK we had, there was a Peppa as well, but it's not the same guy. I was on the guy who was fighting in this KvK. I was on his live stream, and I asked him point blank, "Did I fight against you last KvK in another kingdom?" And he told me no. Baba's lost 256 million power, Cyborg 500 million power, and Foe 300 million-ish. Arvix was getting burned? I believe Apple's wife, yeah, she does. She's Queenie. But the other day he was streaming and you could hear him, "Just 5 more minutes, please, just 5 more minutes, and then I'll do the dishes or take care of the kids," or whatever it was. I don't know that he's dead weight. You can't say 5, 6, 7 billion kill points in this KvK is dead weight. Is Makote at 300 million deads yet? Does anyone know? Who's the first to reach 300 million deads? Let's check. Let's check. Is there anyone else with 300 million deads? Ooh, and 846 is out of Imperium. Wow, 393 million power. 342. Oh, good God. Good God, man. I don't know where the bunny account is anymore. That's not repairing. Yeah, I know just in that KvK that was 1846 and 254. Justin went crazy. He got a shit ton of deads in that KvK. He had more than Makote did, I believe. I don't remember Bunny having that many. I know he was in the, last I checked, I think he was in the 170, 180 million range. Well, but Bunny quit like a year ago, right? When his kingdom got 4 no-match founds in a row. Mr. Omar, look at his T1 kills. Oh, good God. All right, you're going to have to remind me how to search for players, though. Doesn't this just search my own kingdom? Mr. OMAR. That's a few T1 kills. Yeah, just a few. Just a few there. Right? I mean, there are lots of kingdoms to get rank in MGEs. They will, slam T1 troops into each other. It's cheaper to heal. So maybe that's what they're doing there. I don't know. But yeah, that's for somebody at 163 million. That's a lot of T1 kills. Just for comparison's sake. I mean, I've got 31 million. I would say most of these are from killing farmers in KvK 1, 2, or 3. Quite a few of those, I'm sure, are from a T1 player in a prior KvK who would continuously send Boudica Artie at us, and you got to deal with that. You got a Boudica Artie coming at you with top tier gear on. Even if it's T1 troops, they get off 1 or 2 skills, it's gonna hurt. So it's not like you couldn't attack them. I would bet my house his deads also have a lot. Yeah, it's a shame they don't track troop level in deads. Hey, Sleepy, good to see you. I'm doing well. Are you back to fighting in 307, or are you still retired? That guy is casually sitting at 1 billion T1 kills. Yeah, crazy. It's crazy. Oh, was Sleepy in the kingdom that crushed us in Ark? Is this you, Sleepy? Yeah, we have some work to do. We have some work to do. We have some players that need to learn how to read. That's for sure. A couple players teleported up before they should have. So some of my garrison fillers were not on the front lines. It was ugly. It was ugly. But it's always fun. It was one of those arcs you know you're going to lose, and I kind of got to a point where I'm like, fuck it. I'm just going to go swarm everything I can. Yeah, I tried to change it up a bit. I went with Hera YSS in that altar, and that didn't do so hot. So we're gonna go back to probably Jan Hera for the next match. If my opponent doesn't remember, hey, there's a lot of shit you pack into an hour of Ark of Osiris, right? And I'm not focused on player names. I'm focused on smashing. Who does have the champ? What do you mean, Champions Trophy? I don't have a Champions Trophy. They didn't give out those trophies until Season 4. That's all I got. And honestly, I got lucky getting that, right? I kind of fell into a spot on the OV team. Hey, I'm not complaining though. I'll take it. I'll take it. But yeah, if you're in a small kingdom and you're having fun playing with friends, hey, more power to you. It's a game after all, right? It shouldn't be a job. It shouldn't be a chore. It shouldn't be, it should be fun. And that's the whole point of playing. Are you dissing 1960? It's their job. If they have fun doing it, then no, not at all. I mean, that's kind of why I like streaming, right? Because I can do it when I want to do it. I'm not under any pressure to put out X number of videos a week or stream X number of times a week. We do it when we want to do it and we have fun. It's a hobby. What's up, Alpha? Let's see what 1307 is doing. If we can find them again, I think it's right here, right? And change the map. I'm sure it's fun spending 30 years of speed ups on a Zenith skin. Yeah, I couldn't imagine that. Just want to check something here. I think we're getting kind of close to 2,000. See, what does the dashboard tell me? We are now 1,951 subscribers. Closing in on that magic number 2,000. If you're hanging out with us and you haven't yet liked the stream, greatly appreciate that. Also, it's 100% free to subscribe. Costs you absolutely nothing. $60 GT spends way less on Zenith than most kingdoms. You over-exaggerate. It's just that not everybody's allowed to participate. Top 10 for Zenith was 10 million power. 15, sorry. Nope, it's 10,000. 10,000 subs, it's a face reveal. Not 2,000, 10,000. Leo says the blue team is easily winning this fight. The top middle camp made beginner mistakes in building their flags. How so? What'd they do? I'm not a flag guy, so fill me in. AVG had a fort here, and that was taken out, a building one. But they've been fighting for this little corner for hours now. I think Phantom is taking a break. I did not see him in the leadership roles when I looked at some of their alliances earlier. See the pink arm going through the middle. Yep, this one up top here. These two. Boom, boom, baby. They should have widened their territory and built towards the CV fort. Over here? Looks like they're heading that way now. Or are we talking down in here? Somebody said 20 or somebody said 10:02 is going to see that 7K event tomorrow, which means it'll be a couple days for us yet. So save your gems, but stay out of my gem nodes, would you, Rec? I'm sick and tired of seeing people in my level 2 gem nodes in the home kingdom. Can't make a passage for AVG. AVG had a fort where exactly was it? Because I marked it, right? AVG dropped a fort here once the zone opened. But the pink guys built over there and took it down right away. I only have 120,000 gems right now, and I would be willing to bet that, what is it, Holy Knight's Treasure comes tonight, I think? Maybe? Which means that number is going to go way down. My resources are not blurred, Alpha. You should probably invest in some glasses. I see them just fine. Too much botted resources. Yep. You need glasses too, Plato. I don't know. I can see them just fine. I'm looking at my game and I see my resources without issue. But yeah, I got sick of Happy asking me for resources. There you go. You ready to pause the stream? Ready? In 3, 2, 1. There you go. 1, 2, 3. Okay. There you go. You guys happy now? I'm ready for KvK. Don't worry about that. Oh, if you think that's just from gathering gems, you got a sad. You have obviously then not been in the shop lately. Okay. What does this say? Thank you. Thank you. Have a nice day. Please come again. Paused it and sent your enemies in KvK. That'd be kind of hard, Leo, because we're not quite in KvK yet. Hey man, we need those materials. We gotta finish. I want to finish Boudica's. I want to finish my archer set. We got the helmet at 75%. We got the gloves at 50%. And we still got to go all the way on the boots. They are, aren't they? I mean, you know, when I get below 20 billion of each resource, it kind of make me sweat. I mean, all seriousness though, last KvK I did go through about 10 billion of each. I gave away another 5 billion of each. Or no, I gave away 5 billion total. Sorry. So, I mean, you know, if there are people in the kingdom that are in that gold pit every single day, that are farming every single day, that are there participating in events, showing up for Ark of Osiris, that are doing their absolute best to gather resources, and then they're there in KvK, they're when the pass is open, they're there when fighting is happening, I have no problem sharing resources. I do get very irritated though if it's players asking me for resources that have not been farming in the off season, have not been participating in events, have not been doing Ark of Osiris, have, you know, not shown up when the pass is open, and they're fighting for absolutely no reason in the open field to get 30 million kills when there's no objectives to take. When they ask me for resources, that's when I kind of ghost them. In a one shot crit the boots? I hope so. I hope so. So I bought resources once, and that was when I first migrated to 1029. I popped all my stuff here, right? And I had about 2.5 billion of each. And we were going into a KvK, and I didn't think that would be enough. So I bought 1 billion of each. That was the one and only time. Turns out I did not need them. But that was the one and only time I've ever bought resources, and that is in... Oh, where the hell did they put the VIP shit now? 1,706 days. Last KvK... 11.1 million deads. Which was quite a lot for a KvK for us. Normally it's around 4.3. There's 2 billion. You know, there's 6.8 there. There's 6.7 there. So 11 million is that's a lot. That's a lot. Last KvK was fun. If you start trying to steal resources from my farm, Tappy, then yeah, we're gonna have issues, my friend. So last KvK I had 2.3 billion kill points and 11.7 million deads. The 200k T1s, I was just trolling them. They were behind a pass or something, and I was, you know, moving my T1s back and forth in front of the pass, and I lost focus for a second, and they jumped out and hit me. Or no, I remember what it was now. So I used to have 310,000 T1 cavalry, right? Because season 3 of Ark, we used T1 cavalry to immediately rush the enemy obelisk, and even if you killed them all, by killing troops in Ark of Osiris, it helped you generate those skill points faster. And this was back in season 3, right? It didn't matter if they were T1, T2, T3, T4, T5. So part of our game plan and requirement when in OV was everyone had to have a full 50% march of T1 cavalry. And every chance we got, we would slam those into an enemy structure to boost those skill points a little bit quicker, so we had more skill points to fight in the middle for the arc. So last KvK, there was an alliance fort that, it was repairing. Scouted it, there was nothing in it. So I sent my T1s at it so they'd get there quicker. Well, just before my T1s hit the fort, they filled it up with marches. And that's where those T1 deads came from. I have not seen the frame or the skin. For the skin, I think, was out there, right? I don't remember seeing the frame. And welcome, Line. Good to see you. Yeah, I have fun fighting differently than everyone else does, than a lot of people do. But that's, we have a lot of players like that, right? Resurgence, he'll plow straight into a murder ball. Cat, she'll plow straight into a murder ball. Mavic, Stitch, Shadow of Moon, we got a half a dozen players that will charge head on into a murder ball and be the tank. Do we get good trades? Not necessarily all the time, but it's not about trades. It's about plowing into a murder ball, doing as much fucking damage as I can with my 5, 6, or 7 marches, and let my teammates come in and clean up the yellow and red marches that I leave behind. That's how I have fun. My achievements, sure, that's an odd request. Hit 7,005 points today. I think I had to build 5 of those lions in my city and build 5 human sculptures or something stupid like that. Yeah, everyone plays differently. Everyone plays differently. Anything specific in the achievements you wanted to see, Lion? So I need Bertrand to get this frame. Suleiman to get this frame. Probably never get that one. Montezuma, working on him on the leadership MGEs. Charlemagne, probably never get this one. Moo. I'm glad they're in the same achievement. $1,000 points from caravan visits and Ark of Osiris. We're going to have to find a team that no-shows for me to get that. 8 pieces of special talent equipment on 5 commanders. I guess if I went back to Epic Gear, I might be able to do that. Quinks, I don't even know what that is. Statue of Sphinx. So there's a few out here, right? But what have I missed for champions achievements? Upgrade Suleiman, unlock Suleiman's expertise, Island Fortress permanent theme, City of Power permanent theme, Ruins permanent theme, Atlantis permanent. These are all themes, right? This is the next one, hopefully. I want that iconic crystal. Hey, Strong, I was at somebody asked to see my achievements, so I'm obliging. We can get back to KvK though. Don't get your panties in a bundle. Yeah, I mean, once the MF account migrates out, then we will. We'll be first in kills in the kingdom. We will be second in power in the kingdom. Animal and Mad are still better farmers than I am. And we will be first in achievements in the kingdom. But that means nothing to me. I wish MF still wanted to keep playing and keep his old account, but hey. It is what it is. I'm happy for the man if he's happy. That's all that matters, right? Yeah, maybe we'll do that when maybe we'll do that line when we get bored. I sound like I do not have a Harley. I have never owned a motorcycle in my life. When I was 18, I bought a Mazda RX-7. Damn near killed myself in that thing. I love speed. So at that point in time, I decided, okay, while I'd love to get a motorcycle, I would probably kill myself on it. So that is not something I've ever done. The MF account is now owned by another individual. So he has passed the account to another individual who I'm sure will honor the account and its legacy in the fashion that it should be honored in. City Swarm at 390, 1090. 390, 1090. MF is still going to play with us. We have several accounts that we reserve for. There are members of the kingdom of the TSN team that have quit playing, and every now and then they come back. They'll jump on Discord. If we're in a KvK, we have accounts they can use to come in and help and have fun with us. So we have a couple 100 million accounts that MF is free to use at any point in time. If he wants to come and hang out and play and have fun with us. But he's still hanging out on Discord. We still talk to him on a daily basis, whether it's on voice or through Discord. The only important thing is that he's still around. The man is not leaving. The account is leaving. It's two different things, and we're keeping the best part. We got the man still here with us. The account can go elsewhere. We're still a strong group of players. Kingdom does not live or die by one player alone. So we will. What's the word I'm looking for? We will persevere. I do not know if 1307 kicked players out or if they left. I think it was kind of a combination of both. As I understand it, they were trying to get down to a 2 Alliance Kingdom so that they could, again, do a kind of self-evaluation and grow from there. I don't think that they had the highly active players. They have a lot of casual players in that kingdom. And when they faced 1093 in that KvK, I think they suddenly realized, hey, we really have way too much power to be competing with these other kingdoms who have hardcore players. When you take 500 casual players against 500 hardcore players, Those hardcore players are going to win every single time. My kingdom is currently a C seed. After the MF account migrates out, we will probably fall back down to a D seed, but we're totally fine with that. You can have fun in a KvK playing an A, a B, a C, or a D seed. It's all in who you play with. I have had more fun playing in low seed KvKs with these guys than I ever had playing in 1039 with Chizgul and Solomar and King of Armenia, or in 1052 with OV and Slouty and John Wick and those guys. So, at this point, I play the game more for the friends that I've made in this kingdom than I do for the game itself. You and 2160 should merge and become the best C seed. 21, those guys are good. Those guys are good. The 3 KvKs that we have played with them and been allies with them, we've won all 3. The problem is, do we go to 2160 or does 2160 come here? And it's really hard to take in groups of players. Right, I think every time Kat has a rule. She doesn't do groups. And there's a reason for that. You get groups of players that come in. Many times they have they have their little group. We have our little group, and it's like, it's like the middle school cafeteria all over again, where you got the nerds and you got the band guys and you got the jocks, and they're all sitting at separate tables. And we want everybody part of the same group, conversing with each other, being friends with each other, and we want to know that everyone's got each other's back, right? And that's how we have fun. And there are some times where we have brought groups in, whether it be 3, 4, or 5 people. And you can tell there's things scheming going on behind the backs, or they don't agree with how we do things. Last KvK, for example, we told one person to stop rallying. We had people online with better tech, with better equipment, and they were rallying flags. And it's like, no, hang on, that ain't how we do it here. They didn't particularly care for that, so they left shortly after KvK, but that's totally fine. If it's not for them, it's not for them. No, a lot of them speak English, because we type back and forth, but that's a good group of guys, right? A lot of times you have a KvK, and nowadays you have allies, and you decide on who gets the zig at the end, and next thing you know, you're getting fucking stabbed in the back. And the one thing 2160 is very tough fighters, very well organized. They have some Krakens there, they have some whales there, absolutely. But when they say they're going to do something, they do it. When they agree to when they make a handshake agreement, they honor that agreement. And there's something to be said about that this day and age with this game, because everybody's stabbing each other in the back all the time, and it sucks. It sucks. I would rather lose a KvK than stab an ally in the back. Here comes Justin with 10 gifted memberships. Thank you, Justin. Greatly appreciate that. We're going to pop that a couple of times for Justin. All the members in the chat, you know exactly what to do. We have an emoji just for Justin when he comes in and he drops gifted memberships. Let's pop that emoji. If you got a gifted membership from Justin, be sure and thank the man. It's the right thing to do. So, Justin, do you know this guy here? Do you know this guy? Fluffy Pony? Does that sound familiar? I am told that's a player in 2605. He is also the new owner of MF's account. So, if what A was telling me is true, and that is a player in 2605, you got another Kraken coming your way. Same route as 2707. Fill me in. What route is that? Fluffy Pony told you he's going to 2605. Okay. Well, y'all are getting a fantastic account then in 2605, and from what I can tell, he is an upstanding individual as well. So, congratulations on that. Maybe you can get some sleep the next KvK, Justin, because you'll have another another Kraken in the kingdom. I just see a lot of open fielding here. I don't see a whole lot of rallies. That's kind of what I observed most of the day. And that's the thing in some of these kingdoms, right? Is so many people are so concerned about getting their kills, getting their deads to meet that kingdom obligation that they don't focus on the objectives. Oh, that's right. Okay. 2707 is the kingdom where somebody went there, and for 6 months they just kind of lied in wait, and then they got king, and they deleted all the territory. They filled up the alliance shop with civilization changes, used all those alliance credits. They unlocked the kingdom, removed the cap. 500 players migrated in. Now it's 75 passports once you hit a certain power level. It never goes more than 75. I've got 386 passports myself, which, they'll probably be there forever because I don't have any plans to leave 1029 anytime soon. When I do retire from this game, I want to watch my friends zero my city. Yeah, that is, I mean, it's unfortunate for 2707, but you know, I'm sure not every player in that kingdom was involved in the in stealing a star in KvK, but it is what it is. That kingdom is pretty much dead now, or it will be soon. That's what Chaotic is saying. I'm not, you know. You would have to, I mean, for somebody to create an account or migrate an account to a kingdom and just plot that revenge for months and months and months, they had to piss somebody off at some time. Not saying what they did was right, but it, you know, you got to know who you're passing king to. You can't just arbitrarily pass that to different players. Yeah, I would agree with that statement, Chaotic. What's up, Range? How's it looking for 2489? We can go take a look. It was quite interesting. So that 88 fort is repairing. This 89 flag is burning. This 89 fort is almost gone. 84's got a fort here that's repairing. I don't know where they're going to get troops to defend this fort, though, from because they've just got a little bit of territory here. They don't own the pass. This 89 fort is on fire again. Over on this side, this 88 fort is repairing. 89 controls the pass. This 2010 fort is repairing. Earlier today, 33 pushed out of the zone here. They had a few flags from 84 burnt on the bottom. They started pushing up, then 89 came down and said, we're going to have none of this. But if 1188, 525, 2010, if they keep up their pressure up in this general area here, it's going to be tough. It has been tough. For all the people saying this wasn't a fair KvK, this has been one of the most entertaining KvKs that we have seen in a while. The only farmer says she's surrounded all by herself. Is it possible the king from Chisgle's old kingdom? Yeah, I doubt that's possible. I doubt that's possible. Knowing who helped broker the deal, I doubt that's possible. Earlier we had to swap the pass with 49 to get north. So yeah, it looks like On someone's stream earlier, I saw markers up on this pass, keep it empty at all times. So maybe that's the plan. You guys will just take the pass when you need to get through there. Where is Only Farmer here? Yeah, there's very limited spots for 84 here, and I mean, half of these cities in here are 88, 88, 88. You know, they've done a hell of a job random teleporting some farm accounts in here and just blocking spots for cities. I mean, there's at least 6 or 7 spots here that are blocked by 88 that would normally be spots that 2489 could bring in big players and you know, help gain the field or help push. But 88 has a distinct advantage in that area because 89's having cities back here that have to come through the pass then to fill flags, fill rallies, help clear the field. So, I mean, that's big brain play right there, right? And it is reset, so we are going to reset the game. Yeah, 21:33. They woke up for like a couple hours this morning. You know, I think they were thinking, oh my God, hey, we have an opportunity. These guys are fighting 88 over there. You know, maybe we can sneak in here and try and get the zig. But as soon as 89 saw that, they went down and they fixed that problem relatively quickly. All right, Ark of Osiris. Is it not Ark Week? No, it's not. Okay, good. I don't have to register us for Ark this week. For whatever reason, I thought it was Ark Week. Where are we here? Right here. Farmer is at Duo 1 down south here. Are you guys getting pushed on the bottom too? Oh my goodness. 79 is pushing down. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I good luck. Wow. Wow. That's all I can say. Wow. Do we want to run through Golden Kingdom or do we want to do that off stream? Is it just Golden Kingdom? There's nothing else? You don't have Egg Event or anything? Yeah, we won't bore you guys with Golden Kingdom. Just get my 24-hour buffs going, and we'll call it. We'll go back to the action then. While I'm doing this, just a reminder, Saturday, 17 UTC. Podcast right here on my channel. Clado Gaming, Apocalypse Gaming, and Beast Slef. We'll be doing our every other week podcast. Talking about some of these high-profile KvKs. Osiris League, the final game between JST and 93T. Possible equipment update that's coming, the new commanders that are coming. And of course, if you guys have questions, just DM any one of us and we will get those in there. Egg events are on Mondays. Okay. Good to know. See, I don't pay attention. Good to know. See, you all got this shit. I mean, after 4 years, I just kind of go with the flow. Whatever happens, happens. You know, it's not like I'm saving gems for a specific event or anything, but kind of hoping for the egg, right? We've got Boudica to finish. We have got Trajan to finish. That's that right there. That's why I want that other iconic crystal right there. Yeah, I don't know, Only Farmer. It's not looking good for you guys. I'm just going to be honest here. I don't see as many nearly. I see maybe 1/10 of the 84 players out there fighting that we did in the past. And 89 looks like they are. Looks like they're at a point where they just kind of want to rest up a bit, let these forts burn down a little while, and coordinate a time and come back and push hard and then do it all over again 12 hours later. I kind of, and that's the thing that completely sucked about the KvK, where they didn't fight us at all, because I lost out on 2 iconics at KvK. And I keep switching back and forth between KvKs, but I'm neglecting to change the map when I do, so my apologies for that. Does probably mean it's getting close to my bedtime. One more day of work this week. I'm doing everything in my power tomorrow to make sure that I do not have to work this weekend. I do believe, y'all, we are going to call it a night. I have got the stream set up to direct you over to Plato Gaming. He is doing Marauders. But I'm sure if you spam his chat and you want to watch one of these KvKs, he would probably accommodate. I'm sure he could take a break from Marauders for a while. That said, thank you guys for tuning in. Podcast Saturday. Remember that. I don't know if I'm streaming tomorrow. I kind of want to play some Starfield tomorrow and just kind of chill. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. If something crazy is going on in one of these KvKs, we'll fire up a stream. Otherwise, we'll see you on Saturday morning. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks again, Justin, for the 10 gifted if you're still out there. Appreciate each and every one of you. We'll see you next time.